Hello YouTube, this is ep113. It's episode 114. From our last game that we played, right now we already play against with the Houston Astros on our fourth game. So right now we're gonna take a day off, and after that we're gonna face with the Oakland A's right now. So here we go. I want to say thank you everybody who's been watching my videos. I truly appreciate all of you guys who've been watching, and like I said, as always, let's continue getting some W's. So here we go.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Alex Wood nabbed his 15th win this season as the Dodgers were victorious over the Astros 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Heading into the day, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Astros sit in fourth place in the American League West, 6 games out of first. The Friars amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field.
Oh, I need to remind myself to trade someone too.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Quinn sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Liner towards second.
Nice.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
So far
And
we're doing a great
first
start.
and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Let's go.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Throw won't get him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Next up for the A's, Bill Mazeroski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Batting third.
Striding in for Oakland, Frank Thomas. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Damn.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And struck him out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Austin Barnes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around 3rd base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Hit high and deep to right center. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He's able to get a hit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Henry Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Posada stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the East Bay right after this. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Damn, almost hit him in the head.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Leadoff single is starting to third right now. And from an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
In now, Yunel Escobar. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. LA's on top, 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gwynn racing back.
Nice.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman,
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is in pursuit. And that retires the side. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Striding in once again, Bill Mazeroski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Bill Mazeroski is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now batting, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit down the third base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramirez moving to his left. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Melky Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another chance. Austin Barnes flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Quinn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in and looking for more, Kelby Tomlinson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Settling in now, Joe Torre. He flew out in his last at bat.
Third baseman. Oh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Called strike 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Too high. 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away for the catcher, Jorge Posada. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Gone! Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he takes strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Yunel Escobar.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Quinn giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first
How
out.
about it? Third baseman,
Digging in, Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Navarro loves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
how about it? Right fielder, Giancarlo.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Quinn going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Damn.
It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Nice.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Quinn is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the Dodgers striding in once again, Shannon Navarro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a swing and a deep
Damn.
drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Sadly, it's time to go.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Bill Mazeroski. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again. Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Escobar shading to his right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 96.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 once more. Pop high in the air. Navarro is underneath this one. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A 2-run shot for Melky Cabrera. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss-hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kelby Tomlinson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Navarro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's 2. Ready for another shot now. Joe Torre will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Posada, he went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. Softly hit to the left side, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The designated hitter, Henry Sanchez.
Ready for another chance. Henry Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Count 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Next for the Dodgers, Yunel Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. And that retires the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Shannon Navarro.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustment.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Hanley Ramirez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 9.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Mazeroski from the outfield grass. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-2. Next up for the A's, Bill Mazeroski. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
First baseman number 35.
Striding in for Oakland, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder, Reese.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Turner has a play. Makes the catch. And
well, thank you everybody for watching. I've been watching Mr. Shiny. This was
Man,
episode,
they've already put the all-time winning streak record and their rearview
14.
mirrors. But with every win,
And
it
I
gets
hope you guys have a
further
wonderful,
and
wonderful day.
further away.
Thank you everybody for watching.
We can say this
See you
now.
soon.
This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers with 114 wins, most in the division. Kenta Maeda wins his 17th game of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over.